Hello everyone, this is a very short video walkthrough of how to use the MTGADraft site. We use this on the Discord for casual drafts in Human Draft Casual, the odd competitive draft in Human Draft Brackets, and for AMurf Smash's Govitational tournaments. So it's a good piece of kit to know. It's a very intuitive site. I'm very technically illiterate and even I can use it. So this video should be short, just to show you some of the basic features and a couple of the more advanced ones. So first things first, you need to navigate to mtgadraft.herokuapp.com. That's the website which has the draft. You input your username here. If you're hosting the draft, you need a session ID. So we'll call this one tutorial. You'll notice that updates the web link to include the name of the session here. So if you're then looking for people to join this pod, you can share the whole link. If you're in the Going Optimal Discord, you can even use the short key, which is !watch, then a space, and then the name of the session, which in this case would be tutorial. And then a bot will fire up which just says, this many people are connected to this draft. Obviously, it's a web link. You can use it on your laptop. You can also do it on your mobile phone. But remember, if your screen times out, it will disconnect you from the queue here of the list of players. And in the midst of drafting, it will say you've disconnected. So you need to keep your screen live if you're on your mobile phone to make sure that you don't keep disconnecting. Let's have a quick walk around some of the other features. Very important is this ready check button. Once you've got 8 people in the pod, you'll click this button to check that everyone is ready to play. And they all say, yes, I'm ready. And a green tick shows. And when everyone is ready, you can punch the draft button over here with impunity because you know everyone is ready. I like the pick on double click up here, which you can highlight. This just means that when you're doing picks, you can double click on them to select instead of having to click and then go up and click a pick button. In terms of card pools, there's the set list here. It defaults to the most recent set, but you can actually chaos draft multiple sets. So here it's picking from 3 sets, or you can just pick from 1 set, like Eldraine, which I recommend. There's also other game modes here, so you can choose Winston or Grid Draft, or Sealed Drafts, or even Jumpstart boosters, depending on who you're drafting with. And then under this settings cog here, there are some more advanced settings. You can make the session public for people to see and join. If you uncheck this button, the person with the crown doesn't play, they just own the draft. But the session owner is the one who usually has the power there. You can change some of the things here, so you can change what's in a booster. And then down here you can use a custom card list by dropping in a text file or importing from cubecobra. That's for our cube fans in the midst of us. So that's additional session options. Another important box to check here is ignore collections. If someone has uploaded their collection to this website, if someone has that collection uploaded and you've not checked this button as session host, you will only be able to pick from their collection, so it will restrict the number of cards available from the pool. So I always check this button, and it means that all of the Eldraine cards can be selected, which is of course the best way you want it to be. The last thing to pick up on this homepage, just down here I've scrolled down, is the Buy Me a Coffee button. This is run by Senryoku, this website, who keeps it up to date, does a brilliant job, and the least you can do every once in a while is buy them a coffee for saving you the cost of gems for drafting. So do that. Use this Buy Me a Coffee button. Brilliant. So that's a quick walkthrough is how to use it. Obviously, like I said, share the session name in the Going Optimal Discord. You will eventually have 8 people who fill the pod. In this case, I'll add 7 bots. The bots aren't great, but they do their best. We'll keep it at 75 seconds for the pick timer. Do a ready check. Everyone's ready, because there's just me, but normally you'd be waiting for everyone to say yes. And then you punch the draft button, and you start a draft and go through your picks. So we will start our draft. At the end of it, everyone will have got their picks, so you'll have 45 to play with, and go from there. So that's really as simple as using the site. Obviously this is working because I've chosen the pick on double click button, but you'll see the picks fill up and you go from there. That's really as simple as using the site. At the end you export into an arena format, so let's race through a draft here. So I mean that's it. That's really it. It's as simple as that. It's genuinely that intuitive. Once you've done your draft, you've got your deck, and then you just click export to arena. It's in your clipboard. You can import it to arena, and that's the job done. So I hope that's useful. Enjoy drafting on it. I hope to see you in a draft on the site soon.